All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to keep you waiting so long. It's time to react to the newest episode. Well, I don't know why I'm saying newest episode of Cowboy Bebop. I mean, technically, it's new for me because all these episodes I've been watching for the past couple of Mondays, they've been new to me and I've never seen them before. So, sorry, I was plugging in my headphones there. I've never seen them, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started with today's reactions, shall we? Yo, peoples, Kyushu92 here, and welcome to my penultimate reaction stream for Cowboy Bebop. The last two episodes will be next Monday, and then I can officially say that I have watched the entirety of Cowboy Bebop. Now, since I won't be looking at chat in between videos and stuff because it's going to mess stuff up, I will have chat up on my phone so I can see what you guys are saying, and so that it doesn't disrupt me in any way. Psycho, good to see you, my friend. Hold on. Let me just wait for this to pass. There we go. CDs, good to see you. Good to see you this afternoon. Now, hold on. Let me make sure that the desktop audio is muted because there's a theme song. We are going to be going through episodes 21 through 25, and episodes 26 and 27 will be next Monday. So that will be my last viewing of Cowboy Bebop, and then I can say that I've watched the entire series. I don't know why it's taken me this long to actually watch the entire series of Cowboy Bebop, but after listening to the Wild Horses episode and basically every other episode after that, I feel like I have truly done myself a disservice saying that I love the theme song of Cowboy Bebop, but never watched any episodes to the point where I can fully say that I appreciate it as a series. Let's go! Now, the thing I've always noticed about the theme song when I'm watching the episodes versus the original audio for Tank, which is the name of the theme song for Cowboy Bebop, for those who don't know, is that the pitch is slightly higher. It's slightly higher. Like the, what do you call it? The transpose is just, I wouldn't say the transpose, but the pitch for it is slightly higher. Because in the original, the official audio for Tank, it's just, you know, down just I wouldn't say an octave lower, but the pitch is just a little bit lower. So it's not like bum, but it's bum. So it's, yeah. Da 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 bump 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 boom ba-dum ba 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 bum 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 ba. Now, compared to the last episodes we got, that Pierrot Le Fou episode was something else. Yep, automatically
story began on a blazing hot day. Out of the blue, I got an email from an old acquaintance of mine. There was no explanation and the message was very terse. All it said was, "Seek the holy beast of Anzan. I am where the four gods meet."
Session 21, Boogie Woogie Feng Shui.
The message came from a guy named Powell who had...
Yep, as soon as I hear music, y'all trying to get me, because they got me last time, just because of the opera music that was playing in the last episode. Feng Shui Masters. Also, he's on Mars? I wish I could...
I suppose you couldn't have sent me that message from here, could you?
The one who visits from the inauspicious door receives word from the heavens and will lead me to the sunstone.
2021 to 2071.
Look out!
What are you aiming at?
target practice. Hmm?
I found a way out.
What? Hey, whoa!
Okay. Yep. So much music. Y'all not gonna give me with that copyright. So who's the girl? So my deductive skills tells me that she's using that little dial to, I guess, help her get out of situations or figure out the best course of action. And people are just looking at him like they're crazy.
Well, that was a pretty close one, huh? I'm just glad you're safe.
He really caught cold just from jumping in water that quickly. Whose clothes are those? Because I don't never see y'all wearing anything different. Whose clothes are those? Whose clothes are those hanging up there? Y'all never wear anything different. Except Jet. That is the first time I've seen...
She's too young for that.
No.
Maybe he's got a thing.
Nah, afraid she's too old.
Moldy history mystery.
Paul's little girl, huh?
Wait, Spike, what did you say? What did you say? She's too old to be his type. What you trying to say?
Little, I met you when I was visiting your father.
Were you friends with my father? How did you know him?
How? Well, he was an acquaintance. It's been 10 years, you know. And I sure am sorry he got killed in that transport accident.
He was on his way to Jupiter. They told me it was very sudden. There was a hyperspace fluctuation.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. Huh?
You Jet's girlfriend?
Huh?
Does he have a thing for you?
Spike just making the whole situation a whole lot more awkward.
Jet, why were you at my father's grave? No one outside the family knows about his accident.
It is so odd and I love it.
Message. Seek the holy beast of Anzan. I am where the four gods meet. What's this?
This is a message that was sent here by your father
When?
3 days ago.
Right before the accident. It means he knew. Can you help me, please?
Huh?
It has to be. It's about the sunstone.
Sunstone? What's that?
The direction, the day, and the time you arrived were all the best combination for feng shui. Especially if you're on a quest.
What kind of quest?
For the sunstone. Please, Jet, help me.
This must be a lot for him to take in.
Right, I understand.
And we got the Fedora, we got the Blues Brother 3000 over here.
Not good at all.
Let's do it. I didn't know any favors to Paul or...
No, you're not gonna get me with the music. There's so much music in these episodes, but you're not about to give me with that copyright for 'em. You know, I'm seeing these people do Tai Chi. I remember when me and my family, we lived in Louisville, Kentucky. And
Cheese.
we had a neighbor.
Chi of heaven.
When we were living in like a housing complex, we had a neighbor
And one,
that did feng shui every morning.
a power that comes from the planet we all live on. And the last one is the magnetic.
That just reminded me of my time that lived. That just reminded me of the time I lived in Louisville all those many years ago.
Each body produces a magnetic field, which interacts with the magnetic field of the Earth, and that's what creates the energy we all use. Universal feng shui is the science that reads these natural energies and applies them to everyday life.
Ice cream.
Huh?
Universal feng shui. Is that any different than plain old fortune telling?
Fortune telling indeed. Fortune tellers only predict and foresee, but feng shui is active. It has the power to turn bad luck into good luck. For example, if you were a powerful feng shui master like my father...
You have to pardon me if I don't say anything, simply because these episodes kind of captivate me. I just like watching them.
Time like this, talking with my father.
Wait a minute. First of all, I'm not old enough to be your father, all right? Why, if anything, I could be your boyfriend. No,
Shit.
that would be bad, wouldn't it? Open foot, insert mouth. I mean, I'd be more like your older brother.
Ice cream.
Ice cream?
Ice cream cone.
Nice save there, Jet.
Let's go.
That last statement, that's gonna get you in trouble. Oh, ah.
I believe the refers to this building, the Mountain Hotel. Over there.
You know, can I say something? I feel like it's been a hot minute since we last seen Vicious. I'm just saying. He may not have anything to do with this episode. But I feel like it's been a hot minute since we last seen Vicious.
White tiger. Snake and tortoise. Red phoenix.
What's that?
The Zenith Cross. It's the four gods.
I have no idea what that is.
It's here. It's the Sunstone.
You sure about that?
I like these transition music themes that go off. I like it. Bruh, how y'all walking so casually knowing good and well that y'all were just shot at not too long ago?
Oh, careful.
I finally found it. This is it, Jet. The Sunstone.
A black rock?
Y'all need to go. Y'all being followed.
Jet, hey!
Get out of here.
Hey! Skeezer! Stupid suit!
A bottle of Lao Chu. I don't need a glass.
Okay, Blues Brothers. Okay, she's got some fight in her.
You think I'm gonna tell you that? Not a chance, Baldy.
Don't get sassy with a man with a cybernetic arm. You'll be asleep.
Us around for?
I can't tell you that. Even if you kill me, I can't tell you anymore. It's Pow. We were after him, but he got away. We tracked the message he sent. That's what led us to you. I'm telling you the truth. We're on the low end, so that's all the information they gave us.
Yeah, I believe you.
Look at these cheesy glasses!
Jet,
He just broke his neck. I thought he was gonna make him pass out. You know,
The words in Powell's message had led us to the...
all the time with the music. He just cracked the neck. He just cracked the neck.
So This is a piece of the moon from that gate accident 50 years ago.
Feng Shui masters call it the sunstone.
Oh, okay. So this is a piece of the moon from the accident. Remember the episode where that kid got bathed in like the radiation, like the energy from that accident, and he was basically immortal? I wonder if that rock carries the same properties.
Try to sell it.
All right. You two smoke outside if you need to smoke.
What? Excuse me, but you always smoke in here, Jet.
This is now a non-smoking area.
Come on, you're joking around, right?
Do I look like I'm joking to you? It's my ship.
I mean, Faye and Spike are kind of rude when it comes to basically everything. They don't care. They have no respect of person.
Do with this sunstone.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I still remember when Spike was smashing that dude's disc player, laser disc player.
There. Ein, what are you doing?
The Lopan.
What is it?
It can't be. It shouldn't spin like that. I took the magnet off. I see. I get it now. So that's the point. Huh? We can do it!
Okay, so where are they going? Also, did they manage to fully get away from the people that were chasing them? I know Spike killed that one guy, but the dude that's in charge.
To one another. If we follow the energy, it'll lead us to my father.
So that's why Pa wanted you to find this stone. It's like a beacon.
Yes, but I don't know why he sent that message to you. And not to me.
Maybe her father sent it to Jet, knowing Jet would protect his daughter. Because, if the girl was by herself, I don't know if she would have lasted as long against those Blues Brothers.
What do you think, Spike?
They make a good couple.
I think it's a dangerous combination.
Why is that?
The more righteous a guy was back in his youth, the more likely he is to fall for some young thing when he gets older.
Is that right?
Definitely, men are extremely predictable.
My father
And women
believed
aren't?
in universal feng shui. And
No, she's right, though. Never mind.
he couldn't believe in people. So my mother left him, and she took me with her. That was 7 years ago. The thing is, I'm sure that he could have found me. It wouldn't have been all that hard, you know? But he never tried once in all those years.
I'm sure there's a good reason for it.
And what's the reason why those men were after my father? They're bad men. How did they know him? Please, tell me the truth, Jet. I want to know who my father really is.
Powell was a consultant for a major syndicate. That's the real story. He leaked some inside information to me back when I was a detective with ISSP. See, he was looking for a way out, and he thought I could help him find it. I tried, but it's impossible for someone to leave when they know that much. Once you join a syndicate, they own you forever. If you cross them, they take revenge on you and your family.
So basically,
He was trying to avoid.
basically like the mafia. Because if you get in it,
If the Sunstone leads us,
there's really no getting out. There's no such thing as all like, okay, we wish you the best. Enjoy your life. Because you simply know too much.
Here, over this way.
There's nothing here.
and the radar.
That can't be. I'm sure this is the right spot.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa!
Got company.
These guys never give up.
Okay. They got followed into hyperspace.
Jet.
Battle stations or die with the ship. Those are your options.
So they're fighting while in the hypertube.
It's called giving, Faye. Think of us as fairy godparents. We're about to grant the princess a very special wish.
We are, huh?
robot ships. So these must be the evil stepsisters.
Shit, they're trying to scare us.
I got it! I got it! I got it!
Faye, you do not want to get pulled outside, because going at that speed is going to take you forever to get back to the Bebop.
New plan. Looks like if we apply enough energy to the sunstone, we can draw out the forces trapped inside it.
Yeah? Great. Then what?
Then we take our shot, all or nothing.
Whatever you're gonna do it fast.
I put it in!
All right.
Wait, you flush the stone?
Right, I'm shooting.
Oh, that's what they're doing. I'm sorry. It opened up another warp gate? Is there a ship in there?
Looks like you made it in time, Jet.
Oh, you're
Is that's Pow? Was he trapped in there this whole time? Wow, this reminds me of the events of Grand Blue Fantasy Relink near the end.
I can't get any closer.
Yes, I know. There's no oxygen left here anyway. I sent you that message because I hoped you'd manage to bring my daughter out here.
In other words, you're saying you use feng shui to reach us and bring us out here according to your will.
That's right.
Oh, the gate's closing.
It's not right. You weren't in control of this operation. Meifa is here now because she wanted to find you.
You might be right. Perhaps I gave myself too much credit. Meifa, it's so wonderful to see you one last time.
I hated you. For all those years. It's true. It hurt so much. But now I don't.
I hear that music. And he's gone. He's gone. Running out of oxygen. Trapped in the void. Oh, so now you want to change into different clothes after I done said something. See you, Space Cowboy. Okay, so that was an interesting adventure. A whole feng shui adventure for Pow to lead his daughter to him so he could say bye for one last time. Let's go ahead and fast forward this.
He came with a whistle. on horseback. Who is he? Friend or foe? Or just an old-fashioned cowpoke? The next episode is a shocking sci-fi spaghetti western epic saga, Cowboy Funk. Hey, aren't we taking this cowboy thing a little too far?
Okay, Cowboy Funk. Okay, so my whole opinion on this episode in particular was like, I found it, I wouldn't say weird, but I feel like there was a lot of jokes made at Jet at his expense. And I feel like Jet kind of walked into a potentially disastrous statement by saying like, if anything, I'm not old enough to be your father. If anything, I'm old enough to be your boyfriend. And I'm like, she is way younger than you. And then Spike and Faye didn't even help that statement anymore, because back on the Bebop, they were all like, yeah, I feel like she's too old for him. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, how old is she? She looks old enough to be my younger sister, and I am 32. And that just made the whole situation with Jet just kind of, I wouldn't say kind of awkward, but they really tried to, they tried to set that man up. They tried to set him up, and then when Ed's fine. I mean, Ed was fine. She didn't do anything wrong. Just kept being Ed. So Ed's fine. But Spike and Faye, they did not make the situation any better. However, when it comes to the situation with fathers or parents in general, orchestrating all of this just so that they can see their children again, I don't know if this was the best course of action. I don't know if that was the best course of action, just to see his daughter again. But then again, he did all of that simply because he was in the syndicate. Like he was in the gang, he was in the mafia, he was in the syndicate, and I just feel like when parents do that, oh, I'm not sleepy. I just feel like when parents do that, they just expect their children to understand. And mind you, Mayfa, she's fine. She's fine. But I still think it's really bittersweet that the only time he got to see his daughter again after all these years was when a doorway opened up for them to see, communicate with him before the gate closed and he ran out of oxygen. Imagine if they arrived a full day later. Like it was perfect timing for them to not only arrive at the spot where the gate would be open so that they could see him again, but also come up with the idea of blowing up the rock so it can open up another wart gate just so they could see Pow again, Mayfa's father again. The timing was perfect. If they arrived just a day later, she wouldn't have been able to get her final goodbyes from her father. But interesting episode. Onwards to the next one, because I feel like this one's about to be interesting too. I know those first two notes I did before I started humming, they're not part of the song. I just kind of made that up. Okay, new place. Why make towers that reach the clouds? Okay, hold on. Full stop. Full stop. I gotta ask this question. Why try and build buildings all the way up into the sky until you're able to see clouds? Why try and build buildings that high? For what purpose? Why? Why does it need to be that big? Okay, weirdo dude with a weirdo smile. Let me guess, that teddy bear is explosive, ain't it? Ain't no way a grown man gonna walk away from a teddy bear just latched onto a railing in a building and it not be an explosive.
But I didn't say it was yours now, did I?
Yeah, it's a customer's. The kid probably lost it.
Hey, listen, the evening's young, and I know a rockin' joint. Care to join me and check it out?
I hit the sack early. I'm not a night person.
It's a first-rate hotel that offers free bodyguard service and meals. The place has every amenity. One could live there.
I'm sure they require reservations.
Nope, you don't need one for hotel prison. Teddy Bomber.
Nice offer, but I'll pass. Spike Spiegel.
Oh.
Oh, they know each other.
Anyone who has a price on his head knows who you are. We dread getting caught by either you or Andy.
Andy?
I'm finishing what I set out to do.
I had a feeling that the bomb was the...
Today, because I pulled the ignition pin out.
I knew it! And he's getting beat up while Spike is still holding groceries.
3 million, pal. Those Wulongs are mine.
There's more than one bear.
You'll be killed too.
Well, nobody lives forever.
Why do you want to blow everything up?
Because, Spiegel, that's how I deliver a warning. I'm sounding the alarm, alerting the masses. You'd better listen up while you still can.
Okay.
Andy?
You can call me Wyatt Earp.
Huh?
Reach for the sky, Teddy Bomber.
Who, me?
I figured that you'd plant an explosive here today. It wasn't difficult after I studied your crime patterns and profiled your criminal mind.
That's your serial bomber there.
Yeah, right, that old security guard.
But look at his face, Andy.
What?
They're too unreliable to count on nowadays.
Then what do you rely on?
Ain't no way.
And inspiration.
Ain't no way.
Hey, come back here!
Not only did you... Andy! I don't like him. I don't like Andy already. I don't like Andy already. Characters like Andy automatically annoy me. I'm already riled. I am already riled.
That one was mighty close.
Mighty close! If you just let Spike do his job, it wouldn't have gone off in the first place. Session 22, Cowboy Funk. No, no, I don't like Andy. I don't like Andy. No, I don't like him.
Horse, correct.
A horse, huh? I thought it sounded kind of fishy when you said you'd nab him while you were out foraging.
What do you mean?
I mean, you spent all our food money, didn't you?
I what?
What'd you blow it on?
If I'm lying, then how the hell do you explain this on my back?
Okay, chill. I totally buy the horse.
Hold up.
But you're
Hold up.
lacking creativity in the cowboy character. He's lame.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem.
Is
Perhaps it's
Iron walking around with a wig on?
Now that I wouldn't question.
Here he is, little Andy.
Huh?
He was registered as a member of the YMCA. How about that?
He's a Christian?
No, not that Y, the Young Men's Cowboy Association.
I've never heard of that one before.
But he got kicked out shortly after he joined.
The reason?
For being a nuisance to others.
That figures.
Andy van de Aniate. He's the heir to the Aniate Ranch.
And he's pretty handsome.
Damage to private property, 123 counts. Damage to public property, 89 counts. Numerous injury victims.
He sure reminds me of someone.
See, he exists.
All right.
I already don't like Andy. All these things that happened, property damage. There is no way that that wig belongs to Spike. How do you know it? What do you mean? How do you know it was me? Your face is stick. I gotta pause. I gotta pause. I gotta pause. I gotta pause. What you mean? How'd you know it was me? Your face is sticking out of the suit! Some of these people in this series is stupid.
World, listen, heed these words. The root of all evil is.
A horse.
A cowboy.
I know that's you, Teddy Bomber.
Huh?
Lord, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him, Lord? First, you said Spike was Teddy Bomber. And you said it's based off of guts and instinct. And now you're saying Spike. Now you're saying Jet, who looks nothing like Spike, is now suddenly Teddy Bomber. But you ain't gonna question the same man who was there, who has the same face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Andy is bothering me. He is bothering me. I've never been this bothered with any episode of Cowboy Bebop until right now. There's something about characters like Andy that just rub me the wrong way. Ignorant.
Who, me?
I told you.
Or is it you?
Are you brain dead or what? We met each other yesterday.
I don't recollect.
Why you?
Excuse me, sir. Horses aren't allowed in here, and it's quite disturbing for our guests.
But my Onyx is no ordinary steed. She's a good compadre who eases my mind and plays a decent game of chess.
Horses can't play chess.
Who cares? That's one thing I hate. It's being ignored.
I gotta stop. 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 I can't take it. I can't take it without saying something. Andy. Andy. Not. And my thing is, Spike and Jet keep getting distracted by Andy, which enables Teddy Bomber to get. Send Ed. Just send Ed. I feel like this whole job could get done if Ed takes care of Andy. Because I'm pretty sure she'll have a far easier time. Now more parts of the building are exploding. Faye, you're the one who said you wanted to ride with him on his horse. Spike, how did you get to your ship so quickly? Also, watch your fire. Why are you still shooting at Spike? Why is he shooting at Spike? I can't unmute it because the background music's playing and I'm more than likely he's gonna give me a claim. Okay, car crashed. Apprehend him. Don't let him get away. Apprehend him. No! There is no way! There is
I've never before in my entire life seen such a total lack of taste.
Prepare for a treat. This is my own special recipe called Son of a Gun Stew.
That's Darren Norris, isn't it? I knew that voice was familiar! That's Darren Norris! For those who don't know who Darren Norris is, he's a very well-known voice actor who has voiced many characters over the years, including Venom from the PlayStation 1 Spider-Man game, and Cosmo from the Fairly Odd Parents. And also Knockout from Transformers Prime. Yeah, I recognize that voice instantly. Okay, I knew it sounded so familiar, but this just made it easier.
It'll sure blaze a trail.
So why would a man like you become a bounty hunter? Since you're so rich, I mean you have such a comfortable lifestyle.
That's true. But why? I'd have to say because it suits me.
Uh-huh.
And boy, what a rush, like a cowboy cornering a bull.
But seriously, such a dangerous line of work seems unnecessary.
Now I understand why no one goes after Teddy Bomber. Nobody wants to get his butt blown off in some damn explosion.
Well, we can't worry about that.
Ma'am, I can't worry about that when my mind is set. Well, I'm wearing blinders. Nothing else matters.
The personality is way too familiar. No, nothing.
Now, why don't we drink to me and my reflection in your lovely eyes? Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
So, not only is he ignorant of everything that's happening around him, but he's also an extreme narcissist. Why don't we drink to me in the reflection of your eyes? What?
I'm not gonna eat this can of crap.
But it's all we've got.
I'd rather starve. You'll be sorry.
Andy really pushes your
That's a lot of food.
I know why he hates the guy. They're too much alike.
What part of me could be anything like that stupid ass?
The part that makes you so damn troublesome.
I mean, they're not wrong.
It's already on.
Spike and Andy are kind of similar in their antics.
TB sent a letter to our station to read on our show.
What? Are you kidding me?
Here we go. A warning. All of you who put me down and laughed at me, the job I do next is your last chance. This time I will blow you up as well like fireworks.
Shucks, howdy. That's a rather harsh tone.
Unless you can figure out what my next target will be. Ha ha ha. Lastly, I shall tell you my purpose for doing this.
Oops. Well, Judy, it seems we've run out of time.
We keep...
I'm sorry I couldn't read all of it, TB.
Till next time, folks.
You listening on English dub? Yes, I am, CDs. Hold up, what you say? What I missed for you to get out the chair? What episode you on for acting like this? Episode 22. Cowboy Funk. I met Andy. He already annoys me. He annoys me greatly. Also, Finding, good to see you as well. Oh, you want to know something funny? While I was doing this reaction, someone was saying like I should really stop reading the Viz translation of Jujutsu Kaisen. No one tells me what to do.
City Hall.
You know already?
Targets have been by height, starting with the tallest building.
Really? It was something as simple as that?
I'm out. I don't want this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass too.
Look at Spike's face. Andy has annoyed me. Andy has annoyed him so much.
They're late. Damn them. Those fools are sadly mistaken if they think they'll get away with this. No.
You alone?
How dare you insult me by showing up late?
Wait. Damn, it's the wrong guy.
You know it has never been my intention to murder anyone. But in your case, I'll make an exception. Bastards like you deserve to be,
So you know what? When I hear this whistle, I get that same face that everyone gets when they know that Excalibur is around in Soul Eater. Versus how intimidating this whistle should be if you hear it from Death in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
What? You're the one who's always in the way.
Now that I have both of you gentlemen here together, I will explain my reason for blowing up things. The reason is...
Let's settle this once and for all.
Damn it! You stole my line.
Why won't you listen to me?
Shut up! What do you want? Who are you?
Huh? Why can't you take me seriously?
Shit, we've got to catch him first.
Wait!
Music's going, and it's being muted.
Without regret. Good luck.
I hope Andy realizes that that's Teddy Bomber now.
Now don't panic. I'm one step ahead of old Teddy Bomber.
Rest assured, I know exactly how his mind works.
I knew that he would alter the secret emergency access code, so I reverted it this afternoon.
Yeah, but I reverted it this afternoon. If I did, and you did, that means it's back to what it was! Stop it, you moron!
What do we do? Oh no!
Andy, they're both idiots. They're both idiots. Y'all need to get out. Y'all need to get out. time!
Fond farewell. Come to think of it, they were a pair of truly brave young men.
Can someone please catch him? Thank you, Faye. Thank you. Someone who's been competent for this whole episode.
They're climbing up like a couple of monkeys.
I guess they like to be up high.
Scary how similar they are.
Can we leave now?
Why are y'all even climbing up?
I have to drop this guy off first.
If y'all are capable of running up the building, then y'all can slide back down to safety.
Person who I could never forgive.
Shadow of...
Hold on, let me play that again. Let me play that again.
You don't even deserve to stand in the shadow of a cowboy.
You're one person who I could never forgive.
What? Why are y'all even fighting? Really?
Oops.
You win. That was some punch.
I see now that you're the real cowboy. As of today, I retire from the job. My hat's off to you, partner.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I have no doubt I'll find some new career. See you, space cowboy.
It was only a rich boy's hobby. He was on a different level, or should I say out of his league with me. Hey, are you listening?
Yeah.
Andy wasn't my adversary after all. Of course, I never really had anything personal against the guy. Hey, are you listening?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, what were you trying to achieve by blowing everything up?
I only wanted to send out a warning against the needless waste created by capitalism without philosophy, the needless colonization of planets, the needless circulation of slanted media, and needlessly tall buildings that symbolize all of this. You see, by destroying these monoliths, I intended to remind the world what the pioneering spirit is truly about.
Wait!
Huh? Andy!
Call me Musashi! Go, Jiromaru!
But then, it was all needless too, wasn't it?
See you, Space Samurai. Andy got on my nerves. That's all I can say for this episode. I don't know. The only person who actually did something of value was Faye. She's the only one. She was the only one. You ever see somebody and they do something and all you can do is just let out a sigh and close your eyes. You just close your eyes and you just breathe out heavily because you don't want your eyes looking at nothing else. You don't want to take in no new information. You just want to just think about how dumb this person is. And it just makes you and you literally can't do anything else because this person just makes you that exasperated. Andy is that person. Every single time he was on screen and just doing literally anything, all I could think was, how are you still alive? How do you even lace up your boots? How are you not in jail? I'm glad Faye was there. I'm glad Faye was there to actually do the job, to do the job that was necessary, because Spike was getting so distracted by Andy, and it allowed Teddy Bomber to escape multiple times and blow up more buildings. I'm sorry. It's just Andy annoyed me to absolutely no end. I never want to see Andy again. I don't. He upsets me. All right. You make my stomach turn in anger. I'd never want to see Andy again. I never want to see Andy again. And then he tries to turn himself into a samurai at the end? Really? Be gone! I never want to see Andy again. I got a thing about characters that annoy me.
Catch me in action this past episode?
Hey, wait a minute.
Now about the next episode.
Why are you doing the preview?
Once again, Andy, will be the man in action.
You had your turn already.
Now that I've become a space samurai, I will slice up the cowboys one by one.
I said you're not coming back.
Next time on Cowboy Bebop, Andy's Counterattack.
That's not the right title.
Andy better not come back. Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. I don't want to see Andy. I have never said this about any character in an anime before. Like in different animes, when certain characters are acting belligerent and rude, and they tend to get their comeuppance. If not in the episode they're introduced or they're acting rude in, then much later on they get their comeuppance by either they are permanently in jail, they get tortured or whatever, or they get killed or they get eaten or whatever. You know, like the proper comeuppance. But with Andy, this Andy would be the very first character from an anime where I am scared to see him in another episode. I have never felt this way about any anime character at all. I don't want to see Andy again, please. I don't want to see Andy. No. I don't want to see him no more. No more. I don't want to see him no more. I don't. Andy got on my nerves. Oh, Andy got on my nerves. I don't want to see him. Your headline is 21 to 25, but 26 is the last one. So wait, there's not 27 episodes? There's not 27 episodes of Cowboy Bebop? Have I been wrong this whole time? There's not 27 episodes? Hold up. Oh, snap. Okay, so we're on episode... Wow, there is... I'll make the final episode a special. I'll make it a special one. We just yeah, 26. Wow. I was under the impression that we would have 2 episodes on next Monday. Yeah, I'll make the next Monday a special where we just react to the final episode of Cowboy Bebop. And yeah. And then I'll talk about how I feel about the entire series. Wow, this whole time I thought we had like I thought we had like 27 episodes. My bad, everybody. I thought I saw something on my face. There's something on my face. Hold on, there's something on my face. I can't see what it is though. Give me a sec. Okay, I put lotion on my face. May I say add something to it, put 25 and 26 together? Well, then the stream would I would have to reformulate the stream so it's like only 21 through 24. Let me do this. Then. I guess I'll just have to reformulate. I'll just have to redo this. Redo the thumbnail and the title if we're gonna have 2 episodes for next. 2 episodes for the next one. I'll just edit it so that way. Samurai Champloo gotta be next. Oh, I'm not doing a reaction to Samurai Champloo. I mean, I wanted to do Cowboy Bebop because it's one series that I always reference, yet never actually watched, and I felt it was wrong for me to reference it. So, let me just change the title of this being to 21 to 24, then. Yeah, let me just do that. You know what? We're going to edit this in real time. We'll edit this in real time real quick if you guys don't mind. My video stuff might jump just a little bit. Thankfully, I have multiple projects where I can just go right back and just take out the number and put it back in there again. Put some lotion on my face so it can be all nice, soft, and supple for your viewing pleasure. Okay, recent projects. Wow. CDs, I am so grateful you are here telling me that Cowboy Bebop only has 26 episodes. You would think I would have just scrolled down the page to see how I had all of them. I would have seen that it was all the way to 26. Where did I get 27 from? What does the shirt say? Oh. Do not disturb, video gaming in progress. my family bought me that shirt a while back. Hold on, I didn't even save the image. Hold on, we're gonna do this live. So that means we only got episode 23 and 24, and then we'll save 25 and 26. Yeah, we'll just save the last 2 episodes for next week. Fine. That's fine. 21 through 24. Mandalorian! Martin, good to see you. You have to excuse me, I'm currently re-editing my stream because at the suggestion of CDs, he said it would probably be best if I just did it up to 24 episodes, 21 to 24, instead of episodes 21 to 25 for my final viewing of Cowboy Bebop. So I'm just editing the thumbnail, and I am editing the title as well so it can correlate to that correctly. So that way, if people watch this later on, they understand why I did that and shortened it up. Okay? Cool. Save. Project. Exit. And there we go. And then let's go down, edit the tags. You guys get to see just how my face looks. Like, I'm not showing everything that I'm doing, but yeah, I'm just doing this in real time. Okay, the thumbnail is updated. Have I seen Samurai Champloo? If not, then I highly recommend you watch on my personal time. You won't regret it if you like Cowboy Bebop. They have good taste for you. Yeah, my family does. They do. All right, let's get back to the episode. Let's get back to the episode 23, and then the last one will be 24. I didn't think we were going to be cutting it off with 25, but at your suggestion, it's probably best if I stick with 25 and 26. I'm gonna guess it's a 2-parter. Do not answer if it is, but that's just my assumption. Let's go. Had to look too. I was lost. I was like, I could have sworn it was 26. I was wrong. Scratch.
What is a physical body? The body is merely an object. It is a form of existence far too impure to store the gods within us called souls. Now you will remember. Blood-stained history, material greed, hunger, sexual desire, desire to dominate, desire for fame, humanity. From the physical body, all the desires are born, and the human ego will never disappear as long as desire remains present. Humans will continue to fight to fulfill their body's desires, and it will never end.
I gotta stop you right there, bruh. See, you automatically lose me the moment I see you in front of a green screen floating through space, and your legs is like this, above it, and you got your hands up like this, and it's like, listen to what I have to say to you. Humanity is not, is not the true form of life. You know, I sound like it was like, I didn't, you're floating in the galaxy saying like, humanity, the physical body, consciousness, and then your eyes is open wide and you're not blinking? You're not blinking at all? Thinking you Quan Chi from Mortal Kombat 1? Not blinking at all? Blink!
There's no future. You must awaken. Awaken your soul. Rid yourself of that filthy human body now.
This reminds me, there's a video out there. Don't he remind you of Miss Cleo? Bruh, Miss Cleo. And there's this video out there on YouTube called Crazy Preacher Lady. Me and my family, we watched it years ago. It's a very old video. Very old video. But it's this one lady where the video is called, just look up Crazy Preacher Lady, and it should have this lady that has like this cap, and she's front of this green screen, and it's like, I really want to show you. I want to show you. No. This is a Cowboy Bebop stream. We can look at it later. I gotta stay focused. But we'll look at it later. Not on this stream, but we'll look at it later. You got to see it.
We are Scratch, the Migrate to Electronics movement. We are disciples of God, sent here to free your soul from your body and lead you to the infinite sea of electrons.
See, okay, you lost me again. We are the disciples of God, and our organization is called Scratch. I don't think God would make it so that your organization name was that mundane. I'm sorry. We are disciples of God, and we are here to release you from your filthy human body and join the infinite electrons. What's your organization name? Scratch. Scratch? God couldn't give you a better name? It is the name that we have chosen. You scratch our back, we scratch yours, and release you from your bodily prison. What? Scratch? That's the best y'all could have came up with? Scratch? Not rub, not massage, not anything that could allow people to take you seriously. Hi, I'm from the Scratch organization. I'm here to talk to you about releasing your corporeal soul from your incorporeal soul from your corporeal body. Would you like to become a member? Our brothers over in Scientology, they seem to have trouble trying to get you to transition over, but I feel like we at Scratch would be able to pull you over. Back a bit. What? No! Scratch me off of your waiting list! Session 23. What does that say? Something Scratch. Cosmic Broadcasting Community.
Good evening. This is CBC Action News. Our top story, the Migrate to Electronics group Scratch. Receiving subpoenas for their leader, Londes, last week, the ISSP and the Solar System Police began searching the homes of Scratch's highest-ranking members.
It's a cult! It's a cult. It's a cult. Who's surprised? Who's surprised? Not me! I can tell you now that I am not surprised that it's a cult! Seriously, avoid these in real life. Avoid them if they're trying to avoid them if they're trying to tell you we'll give you a better life. Look, I'm a Christian, but you ain't gonna see me going door. I believe in God, but you ain't gonna see me going to doors saying like, release all of your earthly possessions because all you need is God. No, God wants you to enjoy life here on earth, so you can go ahead and keep your possessions. People be extra deep, like Jehovah's Witnesses be going door to door and will wait at your door, and if they know you home, they will try to get your attention. I know it, they tried it with us, but bruh, it's a cult that expects you to sit with your legs all crossed and be all like, join with the infinite electrons. I know I'm talking over this episode and I'm stopping it, but bruh, this is insane order Scratch. Insane cult Scratch.
Yet another tragedy. Easy contact and salvation of souls, that has been the main cause of the phenomenal growth of Scratch. However, one more suicide.
Did you? I'm sorry. Did you hear the guy in the back? He just goes, "What's that? What's that?"
Followers of Scratch use the brainwave control device on this new game console to scan their own brainwaves using a program created by their leader, Londes. A program
He blink.
that is said to copy their spirit, which is transformed from brainwaves into digital data and relayed onto the universal network where it takes on a transcendent level of being, thus allowing them to exist as souls without bodies. Now, Professor, they say that Londes the leader was once a reputable doctor. Could a doctor devise this kind of methodology?
That's absurd.
If you think it's ridiculous for a doctor to create a brand new ideology, there's the whole concept of Scientology was based off of a science fiction writer. It was literally made up by a science fiction writer. So if you think it's ridiculous for people to just, take on the ideologies of some person that says, like, I think this works. Nah, no, people are dumb enough. People are dumb enough.
It's pure science fiction. Some of it is theoretically possible, but it's a theory, only a theory. After all...
Madam, you need to talk this out with your husband. I mean, it's his son too, isn't it? Whoa, madam, are you even listening to me? All right, let's take a short break.
Hey, are you ready for the Power CDJ? Then let's start the groovin'. Our new exerciser releases your inner DJ. Adjust the BPM using this lever, and bingo, you can be a DJ while you work out.
What is this?
The reason you decided to sign up?
Yes, I got tired of always being in debt. And then by some miracle, I found my way here. You see, if I get rid of my body, I won't need money.
Hey, Jet.
Hang on.
Why are you there, Faye? See, I don't think I've screamed this much watching an episode of Cowboy Bebop. I thought Andy would had me screaming. No, this is something else entirely.
Almost ready.
Forget that. Get over here, quick.
Bruh, cooking, let him cook.
Physical body, we are able to eliminate all desire.
I was wondering where she was. This must be some kind of scam, right?
Brain Dream!
Keep it away from your children! It's a trap!
Waves and puts them into action, so you control the game the way you want it. Problems in Game Land? Tangled cords? Throw them away and dream with us. Let's dream!
It's a trap! It's a trap!
Our station has the strictest broadcasting policies, prohibiting programs such as the one you're watching.
There it is. Dr. Londes. He's wanted for first-degree murder. The bounty is 38 million.
I see. Well, that would explain why she flaked, wouldn't it?
Looks like way back when he was...
Hold up. What is this bounty readout? Okay, personal particulars. Name, Dr. Londes. Age, 95. Of course it'd be an old guy. Male, ID number, an unimportant place of birth, Mars, nationality, Mars, criminal records, suspect of murder. All the weirdos and all the crazy people always coming from Mars in this series. Always! It's always Mars! Why is it always Mars?
Looks like way back when he was an R&D guy in neurobiology. One day he gets a call from God and starts a new research project. How to store the human spirit. In other words, the activities of the brain as digital data. Shortly thereafter, he turns up missing for half a century. Fast forward to 2 years ago, the guy suddenly shows back up and starts this migrate to electronics movement. Scratch.
Which is what?
A religious group or a cult, whatever. Anyway.
Nah, it's a cult.
The human mind is essentially a weak stream of electronic pulses. So if you capture those pulses as data and download them onto the universal network as an integrated program, the person can migrate to a new existence.
Remember they in the future? I know, but I know they're in the future. But it's just, I know it's in the future, but there's just so many crazy people that pop up in this series that just come from Mars. Is Mars like Mos Eisley? Is Mars like the Tatooine of the galaxy where it's just a wretched hive of scum and villainy? Is this Mars in this series? Because I can't tell you how many bounties they went after and it was people from Mars. And some of them people be incredibly crazy. I can't remember where where what is his name? Mad Piero? Mad Piero? The insane laughing jester guy. Imagine how now and imagine 50 years later. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Listening to me.
Hey, up to you.
As a pure soul without a body. Are you listening to me?
Hey, up to you if you believe in that stuff.
20,000 people do believe it, of which about 100 have committed suicide or otherwise disappeared.
Well, I'll say this. You say, so Cowboy Bebop is a Simpson prediction? I wouldn't say that, but I will say that if the dude that created Cyberpunk and Cyberpunk 2077, like the lore of it, I wouldn't be surprised if this inspired him to, this along with Ghost in the Shell inspired him to, you know, make that series, because the whole concept of him saying like download your brain and to just become living data immediately reminds me of Mikoshi from Cyberpunk 2077. You know, the whole thing where, you know, Saburo, what is his name? Saburo, you know, the head guy, the head of the Saburo, the I have Arizawa. I immediately forgot the company. From Cyberpunk 2077 because I haven't played it in so long. But the whole concept of living after death, you know, the biochip, that whole thing kind of reminds me of that. And this whole Scratch movement just reminds me of that whole, you know, neurological concept in Cyberpunk.
Which is why the cops are finally getting their lazy butts in gear.
Tasteless face.
That's all there is. Let's get 'em.
We are Scratch, the Migrate to Electronics movement. We are disciples of God, sent here to free your soul from your body and lead you to the infinite sea of electrons.
We are Bite, messengers of meat eaters. We are here to free you from your fleshy prisons so that you can then meet God and join the collective of meat sacks. So we got Scratch, we got Bite, we got Itch, we are, okay, so Scratch, Bite, Itch, we are Sniff, messengers of the nose. I'm sorry. This whole episode is just making me loopy. I didn't think I would be talking this much during this episode, but I feel like clowning. And unsurprisingly, Faye is not actually joining them, but she is. Oh, he did. Oh, he did. Get out. Get out the room. Get out the room. Get out the room. Get out the room. Get out of the room. Get out of the room. When televisions start turning on, it's time to go. Oh, that's not good. Nope, y'all trying to get me with the music again. Ed searching. What's up? Hold up! You just enjoying, that's all I know, bro, you roasting. I know I'm roasting! I do it all the time! Y'all just don't be hearing half of it. But, okay, so I got it muted because of the music playing in the background, which YouTube will more than likely pick up if I am not careful. This joker just said, "Hi, would you like to join our group and renounce your body?" How? What? You're trying to make me join, right? You don't explain nothing. You just say, "Hi, would you like to join our movement and renounce your body?" No, I like my body. Your sales pitch needs a little bit of work. Like, imagine Just Arasaka. Thank you, Psycho. It really has been so long since I played Cyberpunk that I literally forgot Arasaka. Thank you. But dude's sales pitch is trash. Hi, like, hold on. I need some papers. I need to, you know what? Hold on. Give me a second. Y'all about to make me roast this episode real quick. Like, imagine if I walked up to something. Yes, I'm using my Palpatine. Yes, I'm using my Palpatine outfit for this. Imagine if I just walked up to somebody and I said, "Hello, would you like to join our movement and renounce your body?" Are you gonna take me serious? Are you gonna take me serious at all? No! No, you're not gonna take me serious! What type of sales pitch is that? Of course, huh? What do you mean? We're gonna need to cleanse your soul as a first step? What does that mean? What do you mean? No. This episode is making me. This episode is messing me up. Did the dude drop the paper? I like him. I like this dude and this girl just walking. Take the paper, immediately drop it, keep rolling on, never look at the guy again. See? He gets it. Huh, not interested. Keep it moving. I want myself some chicken nuggets. What? I like him, and he's just a passing character that we'll never see again for the rest of the show. Where's Mr. Londas? He's up in heaven. Okay. And old dude is asleep. Man, I ain't never seen Q have this much fun. Oh, I have it all the time. It's just that when I'm on camera, I'm more. Y'all are. They keep saying Spike is asking around. Okay, so Spike keeps going to these different members, and the first thing they keep saying is that they're very insistent about, like, we're gonna need to cleanse your soul. Can you explain to me what that entails? You can't just say we're gonna need to cleanse your soul, and then I'm all like, all right, I definitely wouldn't mind if you cleanse my soul because I want to go. What? Explain to me what cleansing your soul means. You can't just be passing out flyers saying join Scratch. Get released from your corporeal body and then join the electromagnetic collective of neurons in the infinite span of the universe, and then say the first step is to cleanse your soul, and then you don't tell me what that is. If I was a stupid person, I would still be asking, okay, what does that mean? I'm sorry, I'm getting loud now because they ain't asking the right. Spike is not asking the right questions. He's not asking the right questions. What does cleansing your soul mean? They're so insistent. And Ed's still having a hard time trying to find him. Okay, so now I can hear. Now you guys can hear a little bit of it. Hide no hair of this guy.
Oh, do you really think he is a soul without a body?
I have something else to tell you, Yudi, and it's kinda important.
Really? What is it, Punch?
Well...
Oh boy, I can't wait!
This here is the very last broadcast of Big Shot. We're canceled, shucks, howdy. Happy trails and all that.
What?
Our ratings suck, so they're taking us off the air.
Oh yeah! My agent will have something to say about this!
And her voice changed. When that money ain't flowing like it does, some people, they don't know how to handle it.
No luck.
I didn't get anything.
That vocal changed real quick when it was all like, oh, I'm out of a job? What you mean I'm out of a job?
Research lab, but it was a dead end.
Yeah, I got the same thing with the members of his cult.
It's Fei-Fei.
Huh?
Huh?
It's a little tough right now, but... You listening? I think I can really get rid of my debts now.
Yeah, y'all need to track where Faye is right now.
I'm trusting you on that.
Ray, I go solo while you hang out in Kittyland all day.
Like I said, Brain Dream is a hot item. I've got to line up here like everyone else if I want one.
You still think you can hack into his webpage through a video game, huh?
Look, it's the only lead we've got left, so I'm gonna follow it up. If Faye has something, let's see if we can use it.
All right, I'm on it.
I hope he's able to track her.
Yeah, fire it up.
See, when I see virtual.
Welcome to Scratch, the Migrate to Electronics movement. Select line 1 if you would like to join our migration. Select line 2 for more information, frequently asked questions, and sitemap.
So it won't copy my spirit automatically. Well, let's jump right in.
You've chosen to join us. Please input your personal data by following the prompts.
Bogus data.
Marshall Banana, that's his name.
Blood and muscle and bone. When these are lost, each human being confronts his own death.
If Ein is already growling at it, that's a bad sign. You need to take it off.
Reincarnation? These are fantasies which cannot possibly exist. They are mere excuses.
Fine, what's up?
What's this? Huh?
No, I knows. I know something is wrong. Take the headset off. Take it off. Take it off.
Awaken your spirit. Shed the filth of your physical body. Now.
Good boy! Good boy, Ein! That's a good boy! That's a good boy! I knew something was wrong and he bit him out of it! I'm proud of that boy. I'm proud of that little corgi. I'm proud of that stubby-legged canine. I'm happy for him. Boy, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. So you know what I think is happening? No, let's just continue on and see. Let's just continue on and see. Yep.
Oh, it's all very fast. Within seconds, everything goes blank and you pass out. Ein says there was something wrong and fanged me. If he hadn't done that, I'd
Be a member of Scratch right now.
Anyway, we need to find a way to counteract it, so...
I think I'll try migrating myself.
Hey, Spike, wait!
And of course, Spike is always gonna do it the hard way.
Well, dogs have brain waves.
Ed wants to do it too.
If your brain migrates, who's gonna
Welcome to Scratch.
Would my dog do me like that? No. Our boys are smart, but they are not.
That's absolute perfection.
Ooh, ooh, they're in. Ooh, they're in. Wait, who's doing that?
It can't be.
Wait, who's doing that? Is that Ed doing that? Or is that Ein doing all of that?
A person known as Landis never existed. His past, all the records, they're all counterfeit. An elaborate construction. And all the programming leads to this location right here. Alice Valley Hospice.
So Landis was never real. Hold on, you're dragging Ed away, but y'all gonna take the headset off of Ein? Y'all gonna take the headset off of the doll, right? Right?
Not yet.
And of course, Ed still refuses to wear shoes. Don't look into the screen! Matter of fact, close your ears.
Nobody here wants visitors, and appointments are required in any case. The policy is strictly enforced. Would you come here for an inheritance or something?
Not at all. You see, her twin brother is here and she suffered so much.
Papa! She's an unusual-looking child. Is she a girl?
My papa!
Actually, it's a long, very dramatic story.
At least he found Faye.
Put her into a state of deep sleep. Of course, as you can see, the other bounty hunters slept to death.
And so we finally tracked her long-lost brother to this hospice.
Papa!
It was such a shock to my daughter. She's been so traumatized. I thought if she could just see her brother once more.
Go on in.
Thanks so much.
Why do you?
Wow, the story actually worked.
What's the point of that?
I am not forcing anything on anyone. They are merely practicing a faith that they decided to believe in of their own free will. Tell me, why do you think people believe in God? Because they want to. It's not easy living in such an ugly, corrupt world. There is no certainty and nothing to hope for. People are lost, so they reach out. Don't you get it? God didn't create humans. No, it's humans who created God.
Landis?
I'm sick of this little act of yours. What's wrong? Come on.
Landis is a kid?
Illusions aren't enough. I need more.
You are correct. This is an illusion. Landis doesn't exist at all. He's an imaginary character that I invented. An illusory image created by scanning digital lines.
I wonder, is this a brainwave control system like that brain tree? Hey, Edward.
Yeah?
Can you disconnect the brainwave controller from the network?
Uh-huh.
Do it, but don't turn off the life support system.
Do you want to know the greatest and also the worst device that humans ever invented? It's television. Television controls people by bombarding them with information until they lose their sense of reality. Now, television itself has become the new religion.
Now it's staring at Facebook feeds and Twitter feeds and doom scrolling for hours on end, and that includes Instagram and Pinterest and a whole bunch of other things. So television is no longer the thing that people stare at. It's now those little devices that you carry in your pockets.
vision has created a people who believe instantly in dramatic fantasies, who can be controlled by tiny dots of light.
Spike, if you had any sense, you would have brought a grenade.
You're like a kid with a toy.
What?
You're the one that can't tell fantasy from reality. You're the one that lives in the little dots of light. If you want to dream, just do it by yourself.
What? What do you know about anything? What makes you think that you know anything about me? What's this? What are you doing? Stop that! Cut it out! You can't do that! No, stop. No! Stop it! Stop it! Don't do it! What? What? What did I do? No! This isn't fair. Why do I have to be like this? Everyone should have the same body as I have. Everyone down. No, I don't. I don't want to disappear. I don't want to.
Ronnie Spang used to be a hacker.
So this kid hacker suffered a medical accident, and he's been in a coma ever since. So a kid was controlling this from the very beginning. Well, that's the end of that episode. Bruh. Okay. Real life cultists is one thing, but digital cultists? Nah, they trying to get smart now. Before we watch the preview. That was something. That was definitely something. I half expected Londis to be like well, part of me thought, okay, so one of the things that turned out to be true was that the whole neural headset, it does activate certain parts of your brain that makes you extremely submissive to subjective made you extremely submissive to suggestion, subliminal suggestion, like hypnotic suggestion. And another thing that came to mind was like maybe this dude doesn't actually exist, but he's like part of he was just like this AI, but he wasn't. He was essentially this person who basically digitized their own consciousness to start this whole radical movement. And it started out innocent at first, but then it just turned into just straight up cultism. It just like Jed said, it went dark. See, this is the reason why I got a VR. But I can't get behind the thought process of like putting chips in my brain or putting chips in my body so I can do certain things. I can't get behind the whole idea of like, oh, let me just put this headset on. It scans my brain waves or whatever. Like anything that starts to get very close to Sword Art Online, I avoid it, because all it took was that one episode of Sword Art Online for me to realize, you know what? anything that can scan my brain, probably should avoid, unless it's a medical thing, and only a medical thing. But if I'm at the house and this thing's on my head and it's scanning my brain and looking at different stuff, and it could affect my brain, let alone get close to what happened in Sword Art Online. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need VR. It's not that important to me. So, but that's it. It just made me think of like how AI is right now. Well, not AI, but just how VR is right now and its capabilities and also its dangers. And also the dangers of people that could, mess with it with no way of people actually being able to counteract it, such as this guy with Londis. Because that's dangerous. You can radicalize a whole bunch of people and get them to be like fanatics about it. All it takes is for some extremely well-honeyed words, and then you can convince entire masses. That's why I don't get into politics. But let's see what the next preview is. Last episode for today, because we'll save the last 2 episodes of the series for next Monday. Is this an Ed episode?
Next episode, Hard Luck Woman.
Next episode, Hard Luck Woman. Okay. All right. Onwards to the last episode for today, and then we'll save the final 2 episodes for tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but next Monday. Is this Faye looking at her old video again? Yeah, that's her old video. What's she doing? Trying to recognize the environments of different places? So maybe she can find out where she came from, since she doesn't remember. Where did Ed come from?
Do you know this place, Ed? I think I know. I don't think I know. I don't think I think I know. I don't think I think. Which is it? Come on!
The heck, Faye? What are you doing?
Damn it, Hey, Spike, where the devil are we?
It's Earth, isn't it?
Earth? This ship was headed for Mars. What are we doing on Earth all of a sudden?
Don't know.
Oh, shit! This isn't funny! While we're wasting time, our bounty head's getting away. This was our best lead in months. How do we just get off course
Dad?
and... Huh?
The girls are gone.
What?
I remember this episode. I was so lost. Interesting.
I'll give you something good. Oh, good thing what? You'll see it's something wonderfully, tremendously good. Something wonderfully, tremendously good for Ed.
Why do you have her strapped to your ship? I'm gonna go ahead and mute because if we got more music again. Oh yeah, definitely not letting that audio play. You jump into a crater that has visible smoke lines and heat waves coming out of it, and then you get down to the bottom and you burn your feet like, oh, it's hot! You think?
Listen to Ed. What was I thinking? Hey, look! I found Ed!
Huh? So Edward is found?
Do you know these kids? 35.38.
Look it! Cool, huh? Look!
Can I please have your nails?
Nails?
I'm collecting them. Can I? Just the pinky would be all right, but anything you could give me would be great for my collection. What is the thumbnail? Those are my favorite.
Oh, Edward! Is that really? Is it you, Edward?
Also, I'm gonna say this. Even though sometimes I've said she for Edward, I don't know what Ed is. I haven't looked it up because I don't want to see any spoilers. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Is she from this place? She wandered in about 5 years ago.
Okay, they're saying she. They said she. They said she, so I'm fine. Okay. I like the details of the ships. Oh yeah, the details of this are very good.
That she would suddenly appear like this. Children, let's eat. Our Father in heaven, you know we're here, so I'll leave off the rest. Eat hearty, kids. Thanks, amen.
I was about to say, don't make it too long, cause you gonna let the food is gonna get cold.
I'm afraid I have to go now. Why, dear? You're welcome here. Actually, I'm looking for something.
Ed knows where it is. We just came here because there's good food, Fei-Fei. Haha.
You little rat.
You have to give me something good.
Oh, that's right. There's something good in my desk drawer. I've been saving it for you, Edward.
Something good?
See for yourself.
Something good for Ed?
It's in the top drawer. No, not that one. Yes, that's it. Open it up. It's your father. Ed's father? Mm-hmm. He came here looking for Ed about 2 months ago. He said he forgot that he put her in a daycare center and that he'd been looking for her for 7 years.
This man is like the opposite of going out to get milk and never coming back. The dude left his own daughter in a daycare for 7 years! How do you do that? Don't let them be praying grandmas or great-great-grandmas or aunties or uncles. Look, it's gonna turn into your grandmama's church's Sunday morning service if they pray over the food. You are gonna be praying so long the steam will no longer be coming off of the food. You're gonna have to eat it while it is lukewarm, and they will make you because it'll be offensive if you have to reheat the food because you saying they took too long to pray and now the food's all cold. You can't do that. You can't do that because they won't accept that they're the reason why the food got cold. It's just like, no, you're going to eat the food regardless of how hot or cold it is. You're going to eat it. So, yeah. Yeah, my family, we don't pray that long. We don't. Because, I mean, we don't pray that long. We say what we got to say. We get it out there. We don't be spending no 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 minutes praying because it don't need to be that long. You don't need to be that deep. Just saying. You don't You ain't gotta be on your knees praying to God for like 15 minutes about every single little thing. Just get everything that you got, everything you need to say out. Because he already knows it. He just wants to hear you say it.
Still, I do hope she finds him. In this world, people must cherish whatever ties they have.
Bruh, am I wrong though? Am I wrong though? I've been to so many family, and I'm glad that I'm doing this. I'm streaming this so we can talk about this a little bit. And I'll get back to the reaction. That's how it is. That's how it is for Thanksgiving. You always got that one family member that seem to think they a preacher, and then when you give them the pulpit to pray over the food, they take forever. What for? What for? Why? Why are you taking so long? You are taking longer to pray than it took to cook this food. Why are you in charge of praying for this Thanksgiving? Please, hand it over to TT and them. Hand it over to Tyrone and them. Hand it over to Junior. Hand it over to Junior. He won't take long. We get to eat it while the food is still smoking. Let him pray so we can eat. If you want to pray for a long time, you can go to upstairs to your upper room. We ain't gonna bother you. Well, there's a lion statue. Ain't no water coming out of it this time, though. Then again, it has been over several decades.
You are impossible. It's me, Sally Young. I was in your graduating class in high school. Are you okay? I was so surprised. I thought you were some kind of ghost. You look just the same as before. They say they appear in places where they have regrets. Of course, I remember now. They put you into cryogenic hibernation after that accident. That's why you still look the same. Accident? Faye, don't you remember it? Maybe. Is it time already? Do you know who this nice lady is?
Tell me what.
Believe it, dear. But the fact is that she's a ghost from beyond. Huh? Goodbye. Take care.
Okay, what type of strength does Faye have to just fully pick up Ed and then just yoink her? Nope, y'all trying to get me with the music again. Not that I'm making a profit from these Cowboy Bebop reactions anyway, but I'm just saying. Jesus wept. Amen. Let's eat. See? He understands. He understands your purpose. He wants you to succeed. The purpose being to eat your food.
Hey, Ein, I got us something. Wanna smell?
The way certain things are animated, such as her hair falling across her face, only high-end animation studios tend to do that now.
It's a known fact that human beings go insane if they don't eat.
It's 50 million.
That's pretty big. Apple Dairy Sheeny.
Ed's dad has a bounty on him. Criminal record. Hold on. That's his name? Apple Deli? Apple Deli. 6 feet and 466 pounds? And this Joker running? This Joker running fast enough to recognize that the floor is hot and run up an incline? He's got to be inhuman. Because people who are that size today, they ain't doing that. They're not doing that. They are not running full tilt out of nowhere. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is that rude to say? If the incline is like that, they are not running full speed with no momentum loss. I'm sorry. 466 pounds? You might get, you'll roll down the hill quickly. That'll be the fastest way. You'll roll basically anywhere where there's an incline, but you are not going up an incline quickly. Sorry, 466 pounds? No, you're getting pulled. Someone's gonna attach you to a gurney, gonna put a belt around your waist, and then just floor it. 4-wheel drive is gonna be the only way you getting out. 466 pounds. How? How are you running? How have you evaded the law this long? How have you evaded capture? How have you been running from the law for this long at 466 pounds? Can you fly like Mad Jericho? I doubt it. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be reading out his criminal record. I'm supposed to be reading out his criminal record. Break into a bank. Is that supposed to be breach or breach into a bank? Break into a bank. Break? You don't spell break with a. You don't spell break with a C. Break into a bank robber, bodily injury resulting in death. How?
That's pretty big. Apple Dairy Sheenies Hesop Lutfin.
You want one? Huh? Macaroon.
It's McIntyre, and I'll take a pass, Mr. Appledairy. Thanks.
You sure? Sucking eggs is good for you. Give you power and charge. That's what counts. I'm telling you, Macintosh.
It's McIntyre, actually. I know I'm just your assistant, but you could remember my name. It's not hard.
Don't sweat the small stuff, my friend.
How? He does not look 466 pounds unless his bones make up most of his weight. Unless his bones are extra heavy, ain't no way that dude's actually 466 pounds. His bones must weigh 50 pounds each. Like his bones. No, let's make it 10 pounds each. Every individual bone is 10 pounds each. I got scared. I thought they were gonna show something. I thought I was gonna get in trouble with the censorship. I thought they were gonna get me. I'm gonna hit that record button. I'm gonna hit that stop button real quick. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. And now we're getting music. I guess she's remembering all of her memories. Was that crab? Faye, do you like to eat crab? I guess the memories of her accident finally came back to her. Oh, she's leaving. She's got a bag.
Edward, I finally remember where it is that I belong.
You belong.
Yes, Ed. You have someone waiting for you, too. There's somewhere that you belong, Edward. You should go and find out where.
I heard someone talking in the background. Was that Jet?
Belonging is the very best thing there is.
This is gonna be a piece of cake. 50 million in the bag. If the girls could eat some sukiyaki with meat, then that should...
Faye took off again.
Oh, swell. Where'd she go this time, Arcturus? A woman's heart's as fickle as the skies of Ganymede. Applejack.
You to come along with us, all right?
A little basic cooperation here and you won't get hurt.
Who are you guys? We got work to do and you're in the way.
Work to do?
Since the gate accident, chaos rules the Earth. Now, how do you think we can regain peaceful peace and non-chaos in the cosmic sense? Only through maps. That's right. The Earth has changed, so we map those changes to understand them.
We're creating maps of the newly altered planet Earth so we can save it.
That's great. Only the meteor showers change the terrain every 2 days, so what you're trying to do is impossible.
Nah, that's exactly why we travel around so much. Chase down every major meteor.
Then we update the maps, thus changing chaos to order.
All right, I've heard enough.
Whoa! Woo! Yo, Ed's dad is strong! I now know what those 466 pounds are! That's all muscle!
Round and round we go. Upsy daisy.
This is the father person.
Father?
You mean your father?
You have
Yep.
a father?
I knew it was gonna be awkward.
Okay.
No, these are Ed's friends. I stay with them, okay?
Oh, that's different. Thanks for taking care of my son. Or was it my daughter? Well, either way, you guys are all right.
Even the dad doesn't know whether Ed's a boy or a girl or not. I mean, Faye knows, but...
Computer or 50.0000000. Only 50 woolongs.
So, Francoise, you want to stay with me now?
Huh?
Hey! Whoa! Let's go, Mackle-de-Goo!
It's McIntyre!
Hey, hold on!
First time you see Ed in all these years, and as soon as a meteorite falls, you're just gone.
Father person gone.
Yep, father person gone. Nah, that's a deadbeat dad. That's a deadbeat dad. Hey, I see my child. Good to see them. Hey, boss, there's a meteorite. Well, see you, child. Won't see you again for another 7 years. And so much for that big bounty. Turns out it's only like $50. It was supposed to be 50 million, but you know, it's only $50. I take it this used to be Faye's home. And now it's gone. We're getting a whole music number right now. Okay, so now Ed's gone. And Ein went to go find her. Ed's gone. There's a lot more eggs in these dishes than there were in the basket Apple Deli gave him. But eggs are good for you. It was depressing for you back then. Man, watching this for the first time. Faye went off on her own. Ed went on their own. And Ein went with them. So now it's just Spike. Now it's just Spike and Jet again. Bruh. Put some spice on the eggs. See you, cowgirl, someday, somewhere. Wow. Man, you know that... Man, I can't even look at your chat right now. I can't even look at chat right now. I know it's gonna be bad. Look, eat a couple of eggs, you'll clear out a room. These jokers got plates full and they eating all of them in one go. Somebody's gonna be sleeping outside. Somebody's gonna be sleeping outside. No, somebody. Somebody's gonna be sleeping outside. Ooh. Oh, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm messing. I'm sorry. Whew. uh, that small room with all the maids. Stop! I can't. My stomach hurt. Please, please, please. My stomach hurts. Okay, I'm trying to do my outro so that way I can say what I need to say about this episode and then move on. I'm trying. Don't think about it. I can't think about it. I can't think about it. Otherwise, you already put my stomach in knots, man. Stop it. Okay. So let's get to the next preview.
Everything has a beginning and an end. Life is just a cycle of stops and starts.
Oh.
There are ends we don't desire, but they're inevitable. We have to face them. That's what being human is all about. It's been a fast trip for Bebop. Only 2 episodes left.
Bruh.
Make sure you pay close attention to the end.
I just said it feels like it's been so long since we last saw Vicious. Part 1? Yo, hold on. Say that again? Next episode, Real Folk Blues Part 1? I see why you told me. I see why you told me to wait until next Monday to watch the last 2 episodes. It is a 2-parter. And Julia chilling with Faye? Vicious coming back? I knew it. Okay. All right. Real Folk Blues Part 1 next week. We're gonna see the finale of Cowboy Bebop next week. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm actually glad that I decided to do these live streams of me reacting to the episodes of Cowboy Bebop simply because it would have taken me forever to get through all of the episodes if I just did it 1 episode per Monday. I would have been all the way in August. I want to say August. Well, I dare, you know what? I would dare say that I would be all the way maybe in September because this is 26 episodes and there's not enough Mondays across just 3 months for me to cover everything. So I probably would have been in September. Okay, cool. Didn't want to say nothing. Oh no, you're fine. Because when I come to these realizations, after the fact, it helps me out greatly. Okay, so let's talk about the episodes that we just witnessed, everybody. And now I can actually focus and talk to you guys in chat now, since we are done with episode 24. The last episodes will be next week. I'm just making a favorite for it so we can watch it. Unless you did 2 episodes every Monday. Yeah, unless I did 2 episodes every Monday. I started out doing recording my reactions to them, but they would just take a while for me to edit because I would, do other things and get distracted, and then my episodes would be uploaded late into the day. But me doing it this way means that I can consistently have those episodes reacted to throughout the whole session, and maybe, stop and talk about it a little bit. I dare say that with this session, this might be the one where I talked the absolute most. This might be the one where I screamed the most, and you with your egg jokes, your egg jokes, and them, both Spike and Jet just fumigating their whole ship because of all the eggs they eaten. That messed me up. But this was actually a good way for me to be able to do these reactions for you guys in a quicker manner, so that way, if I start doing some things on a Monday outside of Cowboy Bebop, I will have the freedom to do so. But these episodes as a whole, all of them were interesting. The Scratch episode was one thing. Then we had the one with Andy. Oh my goodness, Andy. I'm so glad he never showed up again. Thank God. Thank God that he never showed up again. I have never been so tired of a character in an anime that I never want to see them again more than Andy. I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad he was only in that one episode. But Andy annoyed me more than anything else out of every other episode. My goodness, how can you be that oblivious, be that high on yourself, and then be that wrong every single time? How? How does that work? And then, and then we got everything else that happens. That Andy episode messed me up. I'm sorry. It just bothered me so much. It bothered me so much. But with everything else that happened, seeing Ed's dad, and now Ed's gone, and Faye's gone, Ein's gone, and the only people, you rather Andy or Rachel? That's a good question. Andy or Rachel? Who was Rachel again? Who was Rachel again? I can't remember. I can't remember off the top of my head who Rachel was. I can't remember. But I would rather have Rachel. I can barely remember who Rachel was, but I'd rather have Rachel. Rachel from Tower of the God. Was that an episode? Tower of the God? Rachel from Tower of the God. Hold on, hold on. I'm trying to remember who Rachel is. I can't remember. I can't remember. I can't remember at all. Hold on, let me do this. It's an anime. Oh, then I have no idea who that is. I would rather have Rachel. I have no idea who Rachel from Tower of the God is, but I would rather have Rachel. Aside from that, Ein is gone with Ed. Blonde hair chick. I still don't know who that is because I never watched Tower of the God. Like I said, I don't know who that is. But Ein's gone with Ed. Faye's gone. And now it's just Jet and Spike. Like it was. Oh no, you would not? I would not want Rachel from Tower of the God? I'll take your word for it. You don't need to even re-elaborate. You know what? I'ma hold you what you said? No. You said no, you would not. Bruh, I know you not to be one to lead me astray. I'll go with Andy, but I'll tell him, hey, there's trouble over there, and then go in the opposite direction. Because since he's stupid, he'd believe it, and then I could get away. So the thing about Andy is he's simple. So I can maneuver around. I can maneuver around simple. So yeah, you gotta watch it. I'll check it out. I'll add it to the list of different animes I'll watch on my own time. And then the next time you ask me who Rachel is, I'll be able to give you a definitive answer. But it kind of it's like we're back at square one with these two again. We started with Spike and Jet, and now it looks like we're ending. Now it looks like we're ending this show with Spike and Jet. And then with the Real Folk Blues, Vicious is making another appearance again. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to next Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been, I just want to say, after all this time of reacting to Cowboy Bebop, I have to say that I have enjoyed this series immensely. I want to say that had I watched the series as a whole when it was released back on TV all those years ago, I probably would have that nostalgic appreciation. But since I never watched every single one of the episodes, I can only have like a partial nostalgic appreciation for it since I only saw like a handful of episodes, and that was it. You have episode 25 and 26 on VHS right now. You a far better representative for Cowboy Bebop than me. Because my only representation for Cowboy Bebop as a whole and why I like it so much is simply because of its opening theme song. And just remembering the real folk blues ending song for the show. And that was it. That was it. But now that I've been watching all these episodes, and the last 2 episodes, I'm going to be watching the last 2 episodes next week, I'm like, okay, now I understand why people like it so much. Because there's something about, well, I'll save what all I want to say for my final reaction next Monday. VHS tape, but no VHS. I recorded it on my own. Yeah, man, things got dangerous when you realize you could record. You can record television stuff on a VHS tapes. Yeah. I was a young kid when I learned I could do that, and I recorded like so many different shows over so many classic movies that could possibly be worth a fortune right now if I didn't do that. Now that I realize it. But yeah, so I'll save my whole spiel about how I feel about Cowboy Bebop for the last reaction, because I really want to get everything about how I feel about this show out after I'm done watching the last 2 episodes. But for the time being, this has been my reaction to these 4 episodes, my penultimate reaction to the Cowboy Bebop series. And I have to say, I've enjoyed it thus far. I don't know why it took me this long to actually watch it, but I feel like I've done myself a disservice waiting so long. But I'm happy that I was able to give you guys my reaction towards the series in this way. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the last 2. But with that being said, we got some things that we are going to be doing this week. If I hold on, let me see. Is the poll still going? I want to see if the poll is still going for what people would like for me to play this week. Oh, okay. So there's 10 votes, and Hollow Knight looks like it's winning out of everyone else. So I guess we're playing Hollow Knight tomorrow. Yeah, it looks like we're playing Hollow Knight tomorrow. Cool. All right, I'm glad I was able to do this, but we gotta wait until next week before we have that next reaction. But I'm done for today. We got a lot of things happening. We're gonna be messing with Hollow Knight. It's gonna be a chill session. Hopefully I can remember what I was doing last in Hollow Knight. It's been like a month or 2 since I last played it. And then later on this week, we're gonna be having some other things happen, as well as the Grand Blue Fantasy Relink update and the One Piece You Voted Okami. Yeah, I had to make another poll simply because Castlevania, Skull the Hero Slayer, and Hollow Knight all had the exact same percentage of votes. So I had to break it down to those 3 in order to narrow down the choice, and Hollow Knight is currently winning out with the most votes right now with like 40%. But yeah, we got Grand Blue Fantasy Relinks, Sandalphon update that'll be dropping this Friday, along with my One Piece reflection stream that is going to be happening on this Friday as well. And of course, we have the beginning after the end on Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday will be the more freed up days. So we'll see if anything else transpires leading up to that. But all in all, it's going to be a fairly busy week. So yeah, I'm enjoying all that I'm giving to you guys. And I just want to say thank you for the time that you guys give to me to just watch what I do. It really does go a long way in making this channel greater, bigger, and even more inviting for any new people who tend to tune in. But I'm done for today. All I can say to you, my faithful viewers and possible future members, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples. What are the odds that the screen that's about to pop up will have episode 25 on the end instead of 24? I dare say that the odds are high. Let me change that. Much more better. All right, later, peoples.